Well, hello, air signs, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for all air signs, okay? It's going to serve for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius for the 28th of June through the 4th of July. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull one collective card that unifies all of the air signs, and then I'm going to timestamp below each individual grouping for you, okay? So you're all going to get your own individual, but we are going to see the card that unifies all of the air signs this particular week. As far as the transits go, we have a couple of main things that are getting ready to come up. Not a lot, but depends upon how you are going to deal with the information. Starting on Wednesday, we're going to start to see Mars do this little dance. Interesting. Yeah, it's supposed to be this one. It's the all-seeing and all-knowing dodecahedron. I do believe a couple of you guys got that last week as well, which means that that energy is still with you. Master number 22, platonic solid, is what that is. All-seeing and all-knowing, which meaning you have a lot of energy that is available to you as far as your leveling up when it comes to what's going on spiritually. Let me just go back to my notes. Yes. So on the Wednesday, when we get down to it, again, for all of you air signs, okay, this is, well, it's for all signs, but unique to you is this all-seeing and all-knowing. Let's find out what that means for you this upcoming week. Now, Wednesday, we start the Mars trying to do its little bit of a dance over the next couple of days, and so there could be a lot of people feeling very aggressive, like unsettled energy, and the ask for people is to assist, especially when we get on this Wednesday. Ask your I am, okay? Especially in the very morning time, like between, well, early in the morning till like around 11 o'clock. Be noticeful, mindful of the opportunities where people exist, where Mars and Saturn start to do this little twist up here. Mars and Saturn, and the question for self is really, where is it that you sit in your reality versus the drive you have to move forward? So if we dial it back to last week when we talked about that middle of the road, come heck or high water, that energy that Neptune was bringing forward, that energy is still is still there with you. So now you have to ask yourself where you're really at in that when we get to that Wednesday, okay? And you're gonna have to be in that energy. So a lot of people are gonna be in their feels, and there's nothing wrong with that, because this has been a big, crazy 6 weeks of just wonky energy for a lot of people. But now when Mars starts to do its changeover on Saturday, which is about the July 3rd period, Mars is in a square. So Mars is going to be in the sign of Leo, and Uranus is going to be in the sign of Taurus. So that's creating a square. And that square, when it comes to that aggressive energy, is just telling people not to make hasty decisions, okay? And then obviously on the 4th, we have Independence Day. So you're still coming into that energy of where we were, and now we're going to get into the energy of what you're going to start to do with that information. So that's basically the basic transit information that's going to happen. Of course, if you don't resonate with everything that you see in your particular sign, make sure that you're taking a look at your sun, your moon, your rising, and whatever element that happens to sit in, as well as your north node. And of course, any information that you need for any personal will be in the description box below. But let us go ahead and start with our air sign of Libra. All right, Libra, let us see what the Dragon Oracles and the Dragon Tarot have to say this week. We are using this as a primary deck. We are not going to go in and use specific clarifiers, but we're going to use the Naughty Unicorns are going to come back out to offer a little bit of brevity. We're going to use a numerology deck, and of course our Oracle of the Radiant Sun with the Oracle of the Dragons. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen on Monday for our Libras out there. How does this connect to the all-seeing and all-knowing? All right, there's Monday. Come on out. Okay, so we see the Ace of Coins, and it started to present sideways, so we're going to leave itself in the sideways position. I do feel that it is getting ready to show up in the upright, but the Ace of Coins showing up, talking about a gift that is coming for you, that gift of practical energy, right? Earth energy that we have. It's possible that you're dealing with an earth sign. It's possible that you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn at this particular moment. But the aces are always gifts. They're always coming in to let you know that there is some sort of a restoration when it comes to physical, practical, touchable, tangible type of a thing. Okay, on Tuesday, we now have the energy of the Hermit. Hermit, Hermit, Hermit. Okay, so now we definitely have an earth sign that is showing up for us here. Okay, so we have Virgo that's showing up here. Virgo is talking about going in. Virgo is talking about using that throat chakra, trying to bolster something that really needs to try to happen. Understanding that in some sense you are the light, okay? And in some sense there's something else that you need to be able to review so that you can use that throat chakra a little bit more heavily, okay? Wednesday's energy now is the 5 of coin. All right, we talked about this Mars energy coming in. It's starting that transit with Saturn that started last week. So the 5 of coin energy, again, could be dealing with an earth sign, okay? But very much could be dealing with this, this Virgo that's over here. This 5 of coin energy is really talking about its lack of something and its impatience, to be perfectly honest with you, with something. There's something that you want to have happen, Libra, and you have put your energy out into the universe, and the universe is saying, hey, we're here for you. Give us a minute because we're working on things behind the scenes. So it shows that it's just a little bit of impatience. It's not quite temperance impatience, but it is the energy of knowing that you want to put your hands on something. You want to taste, feel, touch something that's going on in the natural. And again, it can be dealing with this Virgo sign for sure. It doesn't have to be, but otherwise the universe is saying you need to be able to go within here. This gift is coming. We've got more information for you. We're already doing things behind the scenes. See, all of these coins are behind this particular dragon who's trying to set himself in this labyrinth that's down here. It's touching base. You're not seeing it in the natural at this particular moment, which there's nothing wrong with that. You've got to let the universe do its thing on its own time. Okay, let's find out what's going on for our Libras on Thursday. Ooh, there we go. Well, check it out. Check it. We've got the Queen of Wands energy, that beautiful fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Queen of Wands, my friend, entrepreneurial energy, wanting to talk about being in charge of a situation, putting a lot of fire, passion, and energy in the momentum of seeing it actually happen at this particular moment, okay? So the universe is going to step forward and offer a little bit of support, Libra. So this Queen of Wands energy that comes in, this fire energy that is important. The Queen of Wands, again, I'll talk about it till I'm blue in the face. My absolute favorite queen, because she is very passionate about what she wants. She knows what she wants. She knows how to go get it. She's extremely kind, and she is highly magnetically attractive at this particular moment. So it's possible, Libra, that you could be dealing, like I said, with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius at this particular moment too, or someone has that very heavy in their chart if you don't already have that very heavy in your chart. This is boss lady energy, whether you're male or female, because we don't bring gender into the situation, but the Queen of Wands being kind at this particular moment, but actually starting to do the work. So the masculine energy is for sure about the doing, and usually the feminine energy is about the creation of. Not only is she creating, she's actually starting to do the work as well. So she's not waiting for anybody. She wants to start laying down the bricks. She wants to start doing the things that need to get done. But the queen is very good about bringing other people and resources in to make sure that she's managing the entire queendom. Okay, so let's see what else we have for our Libra. Let's find out what we've got going on Friday. Well, all right. I like this. Whoops. Sorry about that. We have the Nine of Cups energy, okay? Now, the Nine of Cups energy, whether it's upright or in reverse, does talk about having everything that you want. It's about talking about making sure that you are completely satiated, okay? This is almost a Ten of Cups moment where you have enough to spill on into other people, but you definitely are getting to that point where you have enough to bring to yourself. Now, this card naturally wanted to come into the sideways position, so that is how I am going to leave it. And if you see this here, right, look at these two sideways. The Ace of Coins coming in trying to deliver this Nine of Cups for you. I think it's glorious. So a little bit of impatience. Well, let's just see what happens with that. So that's the energy that pops up on that Thursday. Let's see what we have on Friday's energy. Again, no hasty decisions, right? Okay, we've got a lot of healing that's happening. Three of Swords energy. So this is indicative of the fact that there was some heartbreak, some hurt, some challenges, some old, stagnant, stale energy that needs to leave your physical body at this particular moment. You know what this energy is, but the fact is that it's in the reverse position. Absolutely is stating, Libra, that you are already on the path, this mend of letting whatever the old shit was go. It's gone. It's done. You are doing a fantastic job of being able to heal this energy that's right now. Now, I want to go backwards towards these cups, because I did say a lot of people are going to be in their feels. There is literally nothing wrong with slowing down, getting in the boat, and just kind of chilling with it, right? Chilling with it so that you can be confident that you are releasing everything that you need to release at the time that it needs to be released, so that you can move forward very, very quickly. Now let's see what energy we have for our Libras on Sunday. Ooh, I dropped it. Sorry. Let me go grab that. Well, we actually have a story. So here we go. We're going to get into it. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. That is wonderful. No secrets, no anything else. Everything else that was out there is done. There's nothing hanging on. There's that Ten of Cups moment. And here we go with this Tower. So basically what's going on here is this Mars energy that is showing up this particular week is definitely going to have an impact for you about what needs to happen on this particular Sunday. Now, the Ten of Cups moment doesn't mean that you're not going to receive this Ten of Cups moment. What this Ten of Cups moment means, especially as we see this progression, like I said, is having enough to dote on other people at this particular moment. What the Seven of Swords energy is saying is that you may have been keeping something very, very close to your vest. You may have been involved with someone that was keeping something very, very close to the vest. At this particular moment, it is out in the open. It is out in the air. And what that means is that there's a natural trajectory to try to change something at this particular moment. But don't fear the Tower. The Tower is all about surprises. The Tower can bring in pleasant surprises. Just because Mars is doing its really heavy dance in here does not mean that it will not show up in your favor. But I want you again to pay attention to these cards that come out sideways. This has a lot of potential. This potential is all about how you manage your energy, especially when we get into this energy of not making any hasty decisions. Something is going to potentially be presented to you. Now let's go back to the Hermit, because this is very important, the all-seeing, the all-knowing. When the Hermit shows up, again, you are the light. There is enough light within you that you are supposed to marinate in it and continue to brighten up so that you can share and shine that light on other people. The Hermit sometimes still wants you to go in and review that information, okay? This page of coins, excuse me, this is an ace. I beg your pardon, I said page. This is the Ace of Coins. This is the mega gift from the universe saying, okay, something new is coming. Something old is leaving. So why are you stressed out about this Tower? Perhaps this Tower is something that has changed for you. Perhaps your perspective on something has changed. Perhaps you called in something different when it came to that full moon energy of the previous week. Whatever the case may be, this is actually a really good reading. This is being strong, okay? This is being strong. This is being strong. Even though there is a reverse card, this Three of Swords in the reverse position is a very strong position to be in. They said show the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck that we have here is the Six of Swords. Look at that, moving forward in the right direction, taking guidance, okay? Taking guidance from the universe here about what it is that they have to offer you and to share with you. So that is what the Hermit wants to be able to show you. There may be a slight change of direction to get you to this change of Ten of Cups moment that you're hoping to have. Follow the guidance. I'm going to go ahead and put that little dude right there, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to move forward. There's not going to be any specific clarifiers. I think I mentioned that before. We're going to let the oracles speak for themselves. Now we're going to bring back our Naughty Unicorns. And if you are new to me and you are new to this channel, the Naughty Unicorns say some pretty wild things sometimes, and they use colorful language. So if you're offended by that, I apologize. Maybe this isn't the channel for you. Here we go. Hello, Libra. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. That's pretty much what they said. So at the end of the day, bottom line, net, there is some good stuff. This Tower moment is coming in to surprise you. So get out of your head, okay? Let this patience, let it come. You can continue to plan what it is that you want to do with these resources. You absolutely should be in a planning mode about what it is that you want to do with these resources. But there might be a point where your resources are going to take you into a different direction that you've thought about. Regardless, don't get it twisted. So these sideways articles that are showing up are telling you that there is more potential out there than you are aware of, but you definitely are going in the right direction. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our numerology for our Libra. Libra, June 28th through July 4th. Oh, it wants to be this one. Thank you. Ah, I love this one as well. Self-discipline. Okay. Well, there it is. I mean, they just told you not get into your own head. They just told you not get in your own way. So self-discipline, let the universe do what it needs to do. Libra, get out of the management of what spirit is trying to bring you and let it come to you. Be in control. Let the universe trust, have faith that the universe is going to bring you what it is. I also want to bring, because this is a numerology card, card 41, reducing down, okay, into a 5. This is financial change that is on its way for you. Okay, so there's that 5 of coins energy that we were talking about before that brings in this ace. Let this ace come in. If the universe wants you to make a left turn where you were contemplating making a right turn, fucking make the right turn. Just review the content. You will know what this is when you go in a little bit, and it's going to fire you up. Okay, all right, let us take a look at the oracle of the dragons and see what the dragons want to say to our Libras. Thor's red and black and gold dragon. It protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation is happening. Relax. You are safe. Relax. You are safe. Look at this. Look at this energy here. Look at this energy. Look at this fire energy. This Queen of Wands is just absorbing this fire, this passion that's coming through. It's almost like this little dragon is igniting this other little dragon for you at this particular moment. And I want you to see this one more time. The Tower doesn't have to be bad. The Tower can actually be shown. Look at where he's facing. He's facing this water. He's facing the calm waters with all this craziness that's finally like being blown off to the side here. I think it's glorious. So Libra, this is fantastic. Now let's go in with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun to see what other details we can pull out of this for you. Okay. All right, what we have here, again, it showed up in the sideways, is this Mars energy in Taurus. So I have to say this. Again, I already told you that it was possible that you were dealing with an earth sign. It is possible that you are dealing with a Taurus here, okay? So there's some defense, and I'm going to put this on this 5 of coins moment, okay? This 5 of coins moment that we're talking about is that financial change, self-discipline. If you have a Taurus in your life that has been giving you the business about spending or planning or whatever the case may be, just, you know, bring it down a level. You definitely can be thinking about what you need to do, and you definitely know that you have the potential to bring this 9 of Cups in, but whatever that issue is going to be resolved here. Give me another card for Libra, please. Okay, wow, we got a story. We have resistance towards this Taurus a little bit. We're resisting our Taurus. Why are we doing that? Our Taurus, our earth and energy, they're so fabulous when it comes down to their heart energy, about their being slow and steady, right? So there's a resistance that's here with our Taurus. Why is that, you guys? What is going on? Why are we resisting our Taurus? Okay. Because there's a loss, and there's been a conversation about a loss or a change or something else that happened within this energy of Saturn and Pisces. So this whole full moon that happened, this big super moon that happened, is not only changing something in your world, but it's affecting potentially an earth sign of Taurus in their world as well. So you have to be and utilize some self-discipline at this particular moment. This little guy is hanging out here with our 9 of Cups. You're so close to being there, but you have to open up your heart. Now listen, you guys know that I'm a Libra sun. I understand how we operate. I understand that we want things to be crisp and clear, fast and sweet, to the point. We do have this balance. So when the universe is trying to tell you 2 times here, you're not in balance, specifically 100% all up, all in, we're giving you this opportunity to review it from a different perspective. Please do it. Otherwise, it will affect your upcoming enterprise. Now, this is also the energy of Aries in Jupiter's stead. And so this absolutely takes apart with our enterprise card. So there is a message that is out there for some of you that is going through a change that has an earth sign. Again, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Virgo as well, but at the end of the day, there is a connection that you have with someone that is trying to give you some information about a change that you are heavily involved with. Regardless, you are going to come out of it. You're healing, and or they're healing within this energy, and let this surprise show up so that not only where all the secrets are out, but you both can, if that is what it boils down to, both receive this 10 of Cups, okay? So this is actually a really, really, really good reading, Libra, and I'm very excited to kind of see what happens. So that is what I have for you for this particular week. Hopefully it resonated. Make sure that you give it a like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done that. I would really appreciate your support, and that is what I have for you this week. Now we're on to the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, June 28th through July the 4th. What do we have for our Gemini? Whew, my goodness. So much energy going on these past couple of weeks, guys. So when I was guided to do this reading, it was to make sure that people did definitely have a chance to have that balance. It's a lot of yin-yang energy. There's a lot of people that were asked to slow down last week, and there were actually a lot of people that are speeding up. So I feel that this Gemini reading is going to be something that's very supportive for you. So let's go ahead and see what the dragons have to offer you. Okay, so Monday's energy, looky, the Five of Swords in the reverse position. That is a wonderful placement for the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is being relieved from any energy from someone that is being a little bit sneaky, a little bit inauthentic, not for your best and highest good, getting rid of arguments and those different types of things. Ooh, look at you being all balanced, Gemini, with this Two of Coins energy that's sitting here. Balance, balance, balance. I love that. Let's find out what goes on for our Gemini on Wednesday. This is when Mars starts to do its little crazy dance over the next couple of days, and it brings in a little bit of aggression. Okay, so I have to bring this up because we have the Magician sitting in the reverse position on that day of the aggression. And then on that Thursday, we have the Seven of Coins. And then on that Friday, we have the Seven of Wands energy. So, that seven energy together is telling me that this individual, nope, they said shuffle that back up, no worries. The Magician potentially could be, you know, someone that's still in your energy at this particular moment, that you're trying to work out a problem or a situation. The Magician in the reverse position also indicates that you possibly are not seeing the power that you have to change something. Now that is absolutely Mercury's energy, because Mercury manages the Magician and the High Priestess, so it's pretty much right on time as far as what's going on as far as the astrology for the week. If you're feeling a little bit of out of sorts, please know again that the universal card that all of you air signs have is the all-seeing and the all-knowing. So there's a high potential that you are aware, if this is not you in energy, you are very much aware of who this individual is that's kind of being a schlumpadink over here, who's trying to create a little bit of problems, but you're being given this information in advance so that you can kind of take a watch for it, and you know, kind of like a universal heads up. Okay, now the Seven of Coins information that shows up on Thursday is all about patience. Okay, it is possible, because we have two earth signs on the table right now, that you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, you're trying to balance something with one of these individuals. Now, this air energy with this Five of Swords energy, that's already done and over with. So it is possible that you're dealing with, like I said, it could be an earth sign over here. But we do have now the Seven of Wands energy that's showing up on Friday. So it is also possible, Gemini, that you're dealing with a fire sign. Regardless, what you're being told to do is be patient Is the juice worth the squeeze? Do you really want to get into it? Do you really want to create some conflict? Do you really want to be in the middle of that conflict? Okay, can you still be patient and know that you planted these seeds and that whatever is here is for you? Yes, you can, because now you have the Seven of Wands that's saying these people can't mess with you. None of these people are going to be able to touch you. You've got the Seven of Wands here. They can't touch what it is that you have growing. They can't touch it. I want to bring you to the 7-7, Master of the 2-2. This is absolute guidance when it comes to the universe in a lucky situation, okay? Let other people be stupid and burn themselves out. You don't have to be the one to do it. Now, here we go. We do have that Ace of Coin energy that shows up on Saturday. Do not make hasty decisions. You've got a gift that's coming towards you. You know that it's coming towards you. You're almost at that 8 with that 7 here. That's that mastery of craft. Do not let people become an asshole towards you. Do not take any negative action towards anybody else. Be the higher man or the higher woman in that position on this particular day, okay? Do not overspend. Kind of know where you're at. Do not overspend. You know that there's a gift coming towards you, but you don't have to have it spent all at once. Just because the 4th of July is the next day doesn't mean that you need to go out and spend a $500, you know. I don't know why I'm being, this is like very, okay, so there's a stand that's out there where people can buy fireworks and someone has got like this hot check or this hot something, 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 something. They're so desperate to have a great weekend here that they're willing to take something out of savings at this particular moment to go have this big blow up weekend. No, is what the universe is saying. This is not the best option for you at this particular moment. You have a goal. You know that you want something. You have to be willing to, be patient with that energy, okay? So this Magician very, very well could be you in energy. Now, here's what we've got. The bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor sitting in the reverse position. So this is major arcana for Aries at that side, at this time. Like I said, this fire sign energy, it's very possible that this person could be prodding you, pushing you a little bit to go, hey, man, let's go do this. Whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, I don't really care who it is, best friend. Don't let somebody push you into something that removes you from your state of authority and your state of position and your goals at this particular moment, all right? That's just a basic warning that's coming through here with the Emperor that's in the reverse position, okay? It will change your money going forward if you decide to spend something that is not for you at this particular moment. Now, here we go. There is an opportunity, okay, when we get to this 4th of July that you are going to find yourself ending a situation or being at the end of a situation, especially if there's been somebody aggressive that's in your world, okay? Again, it's possible that it can be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be. It's very possible that it is this fire sign. It's very possible that it is this Aries, someone that's being a little overbearing, someone that's being a little bit aggressive, someone that's being very, very pushy, someone that is trying to get their way over anybody else's way. It doesn't matter whether it's a male or a female, but you're going to get to the point where the gift that you get is telling this person to piss off. Sorry, I feel this is very good because somebody needs to say it at this particular moment. You've seen this opportunity coming. You know that it's a potential, but what's going to happen is this 10 of Swords moments mean, no, man, I'm done with this. I am done with this. I am done with this. I am done with this. Now, we've got this Queen of Cups that's sitting in the reverse position. So what that means is that the energy of this whole particular situation is going to have somebody being very upset, very, well, pissed off is what it is. But if someone is trying to tell you to do something and you know it's not for your best and highest good, give them the flying finger and tell them to piss off. That's what you need to do. You don't need that negative energy in your environment. I don't care who you are, okay? That's basically what's going down. And that is why I feel that this juxtaposition for you, Gemini, is honest, and it's a great thing. You have a heads up and you know what to do with this information at this particular moment. You will know, you will know, you will know who it is, okay? I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm seeing this booth. Like, you go outside and you like just buy all these like big, I don't know. I have animals and my animals are very scared of fireworks, and so we don't typically, I might get a sparkler or two for the kids, but we don't take advantage of that, and I don't typically buy them. But I you know, you can go into most retail places these days and get them, but I'm seeing somebody walk into this big booth. It's like an outside booth of people buying these big expensive it's just not a good situation. It literally will blow up in your face. And I don't mean physically like damage, but the situation itself is explosive, and that is not something that you want to have happen. If you are angry with someone, if you're in that bad position on that particular day, then you have the right to be angry, but it is all in about defense of yourself. You're justified at that particular moment. Whew. All right, now we're bringing in the knot of unicorns. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we have for our Gemini? There we go. Get grounded is basically what they're trying to say, Gemini. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature once in a while. This is basically talking about being grounded at this particular moment to the best of your ability, okay? Now, I will say this about that. So many different ways that people can ground themselves. You can walk, you can earth, you can literally put your feet in the dirt, in the sand, hug a tree, love a tree, get into the weeds, pull some weeds, do anything like that. Take a bath. Other things that you can do to help ground yourself literally is eating of the earth. So vegetables will help you ground. What I'm very much seeing here with this magician for you, okay, there's two chakras that are coming up that this energy could really help you with, okay? It is throat chakra for sure. So eating things that are blue, like blueberries or any other type of fruit that's in that color wheel, okay, that would be supportive. And the other chakra that's coming through is crown chakra, very much for me, especially with this 10 of wands that's showing up here. So any white vegetables, I like cauliflower, but other people could like kohlrabi or any of those other different types of things. Anything that will help to clear you, to help ground you at this particular moment is what I'm being told to share with you, okay? So now we're going to go in with the numerology for our Geminis here. What numerology do we have? We already have the master number 22 for all seeing and knowing. Woohoo! Thank you. We have two cards. Not surprised. Relationship change and spiritual partnership. Okay. So, this is the awareness that you have the knowledge on, and this is the change of a relationship. So, there's been the end of arguing. You're trying to bring something into balance. You still have a little bit of challenge with this individual that's really still trying to be overly aggressive and overpowering in the relationship. So, the relationship has to change, okay? Now, this also has to do with, and again, I'm not really surprised, card 27 reducing down to a 9. You're almost at the end of a cycle. This was a spiritual partnership of some sort, okay? This was the, it's a karmic relationship of some sort. The gift that they're trying to explain to you is your sovereignty at this particular moment. You cannot be in relationships that no longer serve you for the sake of being in the relationship. It is time for you to move forward. It is time for you to change. The universe has something different. Now, I said relationship change. I didn't say that you had to break up. I said that the relationship had to change. But there's someone that's definitely pissed off about something that's going on over here, whether it's you or them in energy, Gemini. That's something that needs to be discussed. So you'll know what that means if that is for you, okay? All right, so now we're going to go in with the Oracle of the Dragon for a Gemini and see what they want to offer. Gemini. Yeah, it's this top card. Golden Solar Dragon helps you to stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Look at that. Become an inspired leader. So this is almost the energy of the Emperor, standing in the most version of the masculine power. Now, again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but right now you're not getting there, okay? It's not happening. There's an offering for you to take advantage of this so that you can be in your most masculine power, because there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge that's there. This Gemini energy that comes through with this pairing here is very, very strong, because the Queen of Cups doesn't always get the recognition she deserves when it comes to her level of intuition, almost like mini Empress in a sense. She's not having it over here. So there's an opportunity for you to become an inspired leader based upon the information that you are aware of. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. You know what that means if you're on your spiritual journey. You absolutely know what that means, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the Radiant Sun has to have say for our Gemini here. Woo, there we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay, you know, you just can't make this type of stuff up. So the discrimination card that comes in is Venus in Virgo energy, okay? The discrimination really does mean be discerning. The word should be discernment, not discrimination. Have some discernment with what's going on here, all right? And then the second card that comes out is Bluff. Now, this is Gemini energy, okay? This is Gemini energy, utilizing that energy of Jupiter that kind of came forward. You need, if you feel like you're not in balance at this particular moment, you need to be able to show that you are in balance, okay? You need to be able to know that when this argument ended or when this situation come up, you knew enough information at that particular point that you knew that you could move forward in any direction that you wanted. It's not a risk as much as it is a reward, because you are going to be standing in your power with the Seven of Wands that does show up here, okay? Now, yeah, what we have here is the moon in Gemini not being adaptable. That, in my opinion, is this Magician that's in the reverse position. But then we have Venus in Cancer that's showing up over here. This is the rebirth of a situation. This is birth. Now, in order for there to have birth, you have to have the natural ending of the cycle, which is the death. And then the Ten of Swords is obviously air energy at the end of something old. But there's a birth of something new with this queen getting her groove back, so to speak. And what is going on here is this discovery. So this discovery is you're finding out about the adaptability of someone else. That's Sagittarius energy with that Mercury energy that's right there on that Magician. Somebody's coming through with some information potentially that is not for your best and highest good. You are going to discover what that information is. It's going to make you reevaluate what's happening. You will be, again, on top of the situation. And if the gift has to be that you are utilizing your discrimination about what's going on in the situation to end an old cycle, to allow this new birth cycle to come in, you already were aware of what it is that you need to be able to do. The Queen of Discernment. So Gemini, it is a lot of energy that's moving forward. Like I said, many people are going to be in their fields this particular week. It's natural at this particular moment. Do not short-sight yourself, okay? Ground. A relationship of some sort needs to change. You can drive the change, all right? And you can be in your masculine power with the wisdom that you have at this particular moment to take advantage of the situation and change it in the direction that you see fit best for you. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you for this particular week. Hopefully you were able to resonate with it. If you did, make sure that you give it a like, share, and subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, I'd love to be able to have you. Make sure that you click the notification bell so that you can be aware of all of the different readings that I put up. Doing collectives by element is not usually where I go, but this is what I was told to do. You can always go backwards and take a look at all of the different signs, have their own little playlist for reviewing anything if you're considering that. Otherwise, make sure that you take a look at the element for your Earth, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your North Node. Okay, that's really going to help people propel them forward as we get closer towards this 8-8 period. You got to know where you're at so that you know where you're going, and you can utilize that best big portal. Of course, we have the 7-7 portal that's coming up as well, but I think most people are going to feel it here on 8-8. All right, I am done talking, Gemini. Now we're getting ready to go into the sign of Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, June 28th through July the 4th. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have? Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 28th through the 4th. Okay, we have an 8 of Swords moment in the reverse position. Yay! This is releasing yourself from fear, doubt, self-imposed limitations, mini devil information. On Tuesday, we have the 5 of Coins in reverse. Yay! That is releasing yourself from feeling as though you have been abandoned, or that there has been a lack of something. You're releasing yourself from that mental thought process, and that is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, yes. Now it could be intertwined this way, because the two cards that we have are the Seven of Wands, standing in your power, and we also have that power transitioning into the Queen of Coins moment. We could also say that the reason why you're getting out of this is because the Queen of Coins is stepping forward, offering you this benefit. So either way, this is great energy for that Wednesday and Thursday. Now that Wednesday and Thursday energy, we started talking about the fact that Mars is going to start doing its little dance. Now it's going into a square with Uranus, which is Leo energy and Taurus energy. Okay, so this is the reason why I kind of want to leave it. But this fire energy that's showing up here, it could be interchangeable for either day. But what it's talking about, if you didn't watch the intro that I did for the astrology, is where are you willing to make the decision at this particular moment, right? Where's the line between what's reality for you and what you're driven to do? And that's going to create a little bit of aggression for people. I'm sorry, that Mars and Uranus energy for Leo and Taurus actually happens on July the 3rd. So it's another day here. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so it's really Friday to Saturday energy, but the energy starts here on this Wednesday because Mars is starting to do its thing with Saturn at this particular moment. It's still kind of the same energy, okay? It's still that fire energy with Mars that's popping up here. It's tower moments, right? It's change. It's like, what are you going to do? It's changing of your world, that Mars and Saturn energy that shows up here on this Wednesday, Thursday. So that's what we have thusly. Let's move into Friday, Saturday, Sunday for our Aquarius. Look at that Nine of Cups moment. Did I have another flipper? I didn't. Nine of Cups. Receiving all of the things that you need from an emotional standpoint. Feeling good, looking good, smelling good. We have the Five of Swords element that shows up on that Friday, and this this Saturday. The Saturday energy is talking about not making hasty decisions when that Mars Leo energy goes into its change, okay? Because what wants to come forward for you is this King of Coins. Now, there's one more that we have here for you. They said to put these pair together, so that's what we're going to do. So you have the King of Coins with the Hermit card, okay? And what's coming for you is this Page of Cups. Basically, that's where you're at. You're going to be at the beginning of restoration, the beginning of a new gift, the beginning of something that is going to have a fantastic emotional experience for you. For some of you, it is going to be a child that is going to be the most instrumental person that's going to be in your world in the next several weeks, that is going to help change and provide favor. Like children, or a child's going to say something to you that's like, why is that child should not be saying something that grown up, right? You need to pay attention to that young starseed. They're going to have a message for you that is going to seem a little bit unnatural, but it's going to be the most profound detail that you get. That Page of Cups, that beginning of that new emotional experience that is going to show up for you. But before that new emotional experience gets there for you, here is what it is that you need to know. Again, Eight of Swords, removing yourself from a situation or a thought process that has no longer served you, which is fabulous. No longer feeling as though you're abandoned or alone in a particular situation. Starting to get your groove back, so to speak. Starting to feel the financial support that is necessary for you. Perhaps you received a loan. Perhaps you received dollars and cents from someone else that you needed. Perhaps it was the beginning of child support for somebody. I don't know why I'm seeing justice and courtroom that is sitting here in my brain. This is the vision that they're giving me, but this is very heavy child-centric information for me. Again, the dodecahedron is talking about the all-seeing and the all-knowing from what the universe has for you, and this master number being 22, the right place at the right time, okay? So be mindful of that for this sacred geometry that's here for you. When we get to this Wednesday, again, the Queen of Coins moment, this is the purveyor of a kingdom. This is financial stability, but it's also a queen that is capable of taking care of not only herself but other people, okay? We have the Seven of Wands moment. She is always going to stand her ground. She's got her boundaries where they need to be so that nobody can touch what she has in front of her. Then we have this Nine of Cups moment by continuing on in that element, in that energy. Then we have this Nine of Cups moment, having everything that you need, having everything that you've wanted, something being granted and gifted towards you at this particular moment. And on top of that, you get the Five of Swords in the reverse position, which means that you are releasing yourself from an argument. You're releasing yourself from a challenging situation. You're removing yourself from someone that has been kind of a jackass is what I'm getting. I'm getting very aggressive male energy here. It doesn't matter whether it's same-sex relationship or not. Somebody is going through court and they're getting ready to have a conversation about custody of a child here. And I feel very strongly about that, so I just need to be able to say that, of course, that's not going to resonate for everyone, but this situation is relevant for somebody that's going through this particular moment, but you're being released from all of that. The universe is here. So not only do we have the Queen of Coins, now we have the King of Coins. This is an actual situation that is going to be completely justified, and this King and Queen are talking about going in at this particular moment. When we get to this weekend, this is heartfelt energy. That is exactly what the Hierophant is bringing in at this particular moment. This situation that is coming up, this Hermit is talking about knowing that you're the light, knowing that you have what it takes, knowing that you have enough to be able to dote on somebody else at this particular. You have enough information spiritually to start speaking to somebody else about a particular situation. For some of you, this is going to start bringing forth this new emotional experience for the next stage of your life. Children or not, what it basically boils down to is that this is a strong partnership. You have someone that is in your corner at this particular moment, this King and Queen of Cups. So it is very possible that you are dealing with an earth sign. It could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but because I have the Taurus sign that is here, what I'm getting more than anything else for you, Aquas, is that you could be very potentially dealing with a Taurus that's in your life that is really supporting and is in your corner. Okay, so whew, that was a mouthful, and I'm sorry, like I said, when I get him as strong as that, I gotta say what I gotta be able to say here. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go in with our naughty unicorns. If you are new to my channel and you don't know about the naughty unicorns, they do use some strong language sometimes, but there is meaning in there. So what is it that we have for our Aquarius for this week of the 28th through the thank you? That was fast. You are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. This is that energy of the Seven of Wands, sticking to the high ground. Look at how much you have gone through. Look at all of this 5-5 energy that's changing for you, but all this gorgeous energy that's coming in. It is okay. You did what you had to do, and the universe is supporting you at this particular moment. This is gorgeous. In fact, I'm going to move these little dudes down here because I want you to see how sexy this energy is. You're sticking your ground. You're going to get what you need. There is a very strong union. If it's not with the Taurus, you know, it very could well be a different earth sign, but this is a strong energy. You are so loved, okay? Keep your energy high and tight at this particular moment, and you should be in a great position to do the things that you need to do, okay? Now, so that is what those cards wanted to be able to say. Now let's go in with our Sacred Geometry, Aquarius, and see what the Sacred Geometry wants to support with. Woo! All right, well, you have several, so we're going to go there. There is a happy ending to a specific situation. Moderation is required, okay? There's a lot of synchronicity that you're going to start seeing, and they are telling me that you're going to start seeing 555 a lot, so pay attention to that 555 and the 222 energy as it comes through. And there is going to have to be some financial discipline with whatever it is that you are going to bring forth, whatever it is that you're calling forth. There has to be some new financial discipline for this new thing that's getting ready to happen, but you're being set up in a situation where you're going to be able to take care of yourself and others. So that makes a lot of sense to me, okay? All right, let's put these little dudes back down here. And now let's go in with the Oracle of the Dragon. What do the Oracle of the Dragons want to offer to our Aquarius this particular week, please? Woo! Thank you. All right, we have the air and fire dragon, which is talking about expanding your creative energy. So harness your creativity, your excitement, your enthusiasm, and communicate your passion. Hermit. Hermit, hermit, hermit. Throat chakra. Did I not tell you that? There's something glorious here. There's something extremely glorious for you here. Okay, and we're finally going to go in with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun to see what other information we can pull out for our Aquarius to cap this particular reading off for this week. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. So the first ones that we have here are detachment. Now this actually, oh, I love this card. This is so hard for people to do, but it is so necessary. Once you've made your mind up about something, release it. If you have called someone out because of their negative behavior, walk away from it. That is exactly what we're seeing. If you have asked for something to show up from the cosmic universe and you've put your order in through the cosmic universe, try to detach yourself from it. Just continue on moving forward with life. Let the cosmic Amazon bring it to you when it needs to be able to come to you. So this energy that we have here is Venus in Aquarius energy. Okay, so that's kind of like that. It is trying to hold on to something. It's trying to hold on to something that was no longer in your favor, but you were able to let it go. So I love that energy. And the other card that comes through here is Libra energy, now in the energy of Saturn. So Libra is responsible for justice and balance, and bringing forth the things that really need to happen for you. So I know that this energy really kind of goes between this king and this queen right here. It's devotion. It's devotion to each other, okay? It's devotion to whatever it is that you need to have at that particular moment. I'm surprised I didn't see the Lovers card come out, but that's okay. And then the other card that we do have here is the empathy. Now, this is Pisces energy in the moon in Pisces. So what's going on is that I feel that this is prior energy that was popping forward for you this particular week. Either you were heard or you were seen, okay? And the empathy for what it is that you had was able to support you with this detachment from whatever that situation or challenge was. That's prior past energy, okay? Now, last card, thank you so much. Here is a card for our Aquarius. There's that flattery. So now we have the Gemini's card coming up here in the energy of Venus. It's also past prior energy that I'm seeing that's popping up here, and this is the energy that you have to watch out for when it comes to this particular card. I know it sounds a little bit weird for me to put Gemini's card on to this fire, but I really feel strongly that that's exactly what's going on. The other placement that they told me, it's because this situation that happened in the past is what's bringing you to this new situation. The other thing that they told me is it's possible that you could be sitting here on this this card that is in the reverse. This is that Five of Swords that's in the reverse, but I would have normally seen it like this to indicate that that's what you were getting rid of. That's not necessarily what happened at that particular moment. It's showing up here, and that's what they're trying to tell us, is that whoever is trying to get in your grill right this particular moment, you're not going to be able to do it. You know where you stand, and you know what you want, and you know how things are going to be able to come forward for you. Okay, so Aquarius, that is what I have for you this particular week. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done that. If you didn't, make sure that you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and your north node for the full picture. That is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.